All right, guys, plan number 2. For some reason, I recorded the video at school today, and for some reason, when I tried to upload it to YouTube, it would not let me do it. So I'm having to re-record, guys. So I'm going to kind of do a condensed version. The word condensed means shorter, because maybe I was going too long the first time. So anyway, at the top, those of you that have the homework for Eureka Math, at the top, you'll see some fruit. And on the fruit, you have 7 tens, 8 fours, 9 tens, and 7 threes. And at the bottom, you have some baskets. And you're supposed to match the fruit with the correct basket. Well, I went ahead and thought about 7 tens. That would be 7 times 10. And I just did kind of a shaded box for my unknown. 8 fours would be 8 times 4. 9 tens would be 9 times 10. And then 7 threes would be 7 times 3. At the bottom, where you see the baskets, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to match the fruit to the basket. Now, I just got them over here in random order, but let's look at this one right here. What I see here is I see 5 times 4, plus 3 times 4. What I notice is that the 4 is the same, so that is not the number that has been decomposed. The number that has been decomposed was once a 5 plus a 3. So I notice here that this problem was the 8 times 4 equals 32. Notice that what we decomposed it as was we took that 8 and we decomposed it into 5 and 3. So instead of 8 times 4, 5 times 4 plus 3 times 4. Makes it easier because now I'm just adding 20 plus 12. That's giving me 32. I'm going to take a look at this one right here. All right. Now I've got 5 times 10 plus 2 times 10. 5 times 10 gives me 50. 2 times 10 gives me 20. My answer is 70. I notice that my 10 is the same. So the number that we're decomposing here consisted of a 5 and a 2. Well, 5 plus 2 is 7. So this fact must have been 7 times 10 or 7 tens. Notice that my answer is 70. I'm going to grab this one next. All right, so I notice here I've got 5 times 3, which gives me 15. 2 times 3, which gives me 6. Of course, 15 plus 6 gives me 21. I notice that the 3 is the same, so that's not the number that's been decomposed. I see that I've got a 5 and a 2. If I put those back together, that's 7. So this fact is 7 times 3 equals 21, or 7 threes. Now my last fact. You guys know we just don't do this. Oh, it must be this one. We have to make sure we did it correctly because we might need to change it if we did not. So we've got 9 tens. So what I'm needing to do is I'm going to decompose the 9. Notice that when I said 7 tens, decompose the 7, left the 10 alone. 8 fours, decompose the 8, left the 4 alone. When I said 7 threes, I decomposed the 7 and I kept the 3. So for 9 tens, I'm going to decompose the 9 into 6 and 3. And that's going to be 6 times 10 is 60, plus 3 times 10 is 30. It's going to give me 90. So that fact is 9 times 10 equals 90. So that fact goes there. And I know mine looks a little different because I'm having to write this out by hand. Well, then you guys at the bottom had something that looks like this. 9 times 4. Well, you choose. Do you want to decompose the 9 or would you like to decompose the 4? I myself would like to decompose that 4. And I'm going to do it to 2 and 2 because I know my 2 facts really well. So I'm going to do 9 times 2 and 9 times 2. And I did the wrong number, guys, so bear with me here. This one should be 2. That one should be 2. I should have left my 9 there. So I'm going to do 9 times 2, and then 9, fix this, and then 9 times 2. Well, 9 times 2 gives me 18. 9 times 2 gives me 18. So 18 plus 18 gives me 36. So 9 times 4 is 36. Now, let me go ahead and decompose the 9. Let me decompose the 9 into 5 and 4. So 5 times 4 and 4 times 4. Y'all hear little James laughing? He's watching something on YouTube. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 4 is 16. Well, notice that 18 plus 18 give me 36, and 20 plus 16 give me 36. So decomposing, a very important strategy to know when you are multiplying. See y'all tomorrow.